Small teams usually do not miss grants because they are lazy. They miss them because the search process is random. One person checks grants.gov when they remember. Someone else forwards a foundation email. A city opportunity sits inside a newsletter. By the time the team notices it, the deadline is close. The match question is unresolved, and everybody is suddenly being asked to make a rushed decision. A weekly grant radar is how you prevent that. It is not a giant research project. It is a short, repeatable scan that tells you what changed, what deserves attention, and what can safely be ignored. Here is the rule. Put one 15-minute block on the calendar every week. Same day, same owner, same tracker. The goal is not to find every grant on the internet. The goal is to create an early warning system for the opportunities that might actually fit your organization. Start with a source stack, not an open-ended search. Keep the list small enough that one person can review it in 2 minutes. For many nonprofits, that means grants.gov for open federal opportunities, the assistance listings on SAM.gov for understanding recurring federal programs, your state grant portal, your city or county grant pages, and a few foundations that already fund your type of work. Notice the difference between those source types. Grants.gov is where you look for open federal opportunities and updates to those opportunities. The assistance listings on SAM.gov are more like a map of federal programs. They help you understand what programs exist and what agencies fund, but they are not the same thing as live deadlines. If you treat every source as the same, your radar gets noisy fast. For local and foundation sources, be selective. Do not bookmark every funder you have ever heard of. Choose the pages that match your geography, population, and program area. A youth mentoring nonprofit, for example, might track the state education agency, the city youth services page, the county human services page, and 3 local foundations that regularly fund youth development. That is enough to start. Next, search by mission and place. The weak search is nonprofit grants. The stronger search names the people, the problem, and the work. Youth mentoring, food access, homelessness prevention, workforce training, arts education, domestic violence support, reentry, mental health, or community health. Then add geography, state, county, city, rural service area, tribal area, or region. Geography matters because a grant can be perfect in subject and still completely wrong if the service area does not match. This is also where saved search alerts help. You do not want to rebuild your keyword logic from scratch every Friday. Now sort what you find into 3 lanes: new, changed, and closing soon. New means you have not seen the opportunity before. It does not mean apply. It means the opportunity gets a first scan. Changed means something moved. A deadline, an attachment, an amendment, a budget rule, or a question and answer page. This lane matters because a grant you already looked at can become better, worse, or impossible after an update. Closing soon means the deadline is close enough that you must make a decision now. This is the lane that creates the most stress, so be disciplined. If the team cannot answer the fit questions today, the honest answer may be watch or skip, not pretend apply. After the 3-lane sort, run a quick fit check. You are not writing the proposal. You are asking whether this lead deserves more team time. Check eligible applicant, geography, deadline, award size, match, funded activities, and reporting burden. If any one of those is clearly wrong, you can stop. If 2 or more are unclear, do not label the lead apply yet. Label it watch and assign a verification step. That verification step is important. Look into it is not an action. A good next action sounds like: read the NOFO eligibility section, ask finance whether match is possible, email the program director about data collection, ask a partner whether they can co-apply, or archive the lead because it is not a fit. Place all of this into one tracker. Not 5 notebooks, not scattered emails, not a private spreadsheet on one person's desktop. 1 row per lead is enough. Source link, funder, deadline, eligible applicant notes, likely fit, next action, owner, and status. The tracker is what turns a weekly scan into organizational memory. Next month, when someone asks why the team skipped a grant, you can point to the eligibility rule, the match problem, or the reporting burden. That is better than relitigating the same opportunity from scratch. Finally, use alerts carefully. Grants.gov lets you subscribe to opportunity updates. Other sources may offer email lists or saved searches. Use those tools for serious leads and high-signal searches, not every keyword under the sun. If every alert is urgent, no alert is useful. At the end of the 15 minutes, each lead should land in one of 3 outcomes: apply, watch, or skip. Apply means eligibility is clear, the timeline is realistic, the work fits, and someone owns the next step. Use the watch bucket when the opportunity may fit later, but you need more information, a partner, registration, board approval, or a stronger project plan. Skip means the grant is not worth team time right now. That is not a failure. That is the radar doing its job. And if your weekly scan finds nothing new, that is still useful. You protected the team from fake urgency, kept the source list alive, and made it more likely that the right opportunity will be noticed early. This is the grant briefing. Find the funds, read the winners, and write stronger grants.